Welcome everyone. This is Rohan from Paly Python, and we're going to be going over map and filter today. What are map and filter? Both of them are functions and they both operate on the same principles, but they are different. So map, you can use it to apply a function across iterables. And iterables are just anything that can be iterated over, so like a list, stuff with indexes, you can just go through each element of that collection. So like lists for our purposes, tuples, actually dictionaries too. So map and filter will not be used for strings and numbers, but they're used for collections. And then so map is to apply a function to each member of a collection, and then filter is to, on each element, run a function, and then if it's true, if the function returns true, then keep that member in the collection, and then if it's false, then filter it away. So let's jump into an example. Okay, let's start off with some numbers. Okay, so nums is equal to 0.12. Just the point is we want floats with a lot of decimals. Okay, so we have our numbers. Okay, now what we're going to do is let's look at the map syntax. Okay, so map will return a new list. So usually what you do is nums rounded. So we're going to round some of these numbers. We're going to use the map function, and then the first argument is a function. And if it's just a built-in function, you can just put the name. It's like round. If you want to do a lambda function for more precision, which we'll do here, like lambda x, and then we're going to do round x, and then let's do the two places. Okay. So then we're going to do a comma. So this is our function here. Okay, and then here we're going to put the name of the iterables or the collection. So nums, we want to do this to nums. So we get this. Now let's print out nums rounded and see what we get. So we get a map object. So that's one thing to consider with map and filter. They are stored as objects respectively, so you need to turn them into a list before you can use them. So now look at that. We have everything has been rounded to 2 decimal places. So that's great. Now let's do one more example with the names. So let's do some names. So Alfred, let's throw in Lakshman. You can have Greg, and we can also put Samantha. I'm just going to capitalize like Samantha. So the point is, what we want to do is we want to capitalize all of these names correctly, okay? So we'll do names cap is equal to list map. Now let's think, there actually is a built-in function called capitalize in Python. So just capitalize. I just want to show you, if you use a built-in function, okay, you have to just put the function name, don't call it capitalize. Let me think. Okay, let's just write this part for now. Names. So it seems like, let's do this. Let's just use a lambda. Usually you want to use lambda functions here. Okay, we'll just do x dot capitalize and then, okay, I think, yeah, this is like more of a method of strings rather than a function. So I think that is a case where you just use lambda. So if it's not working directly with the name, just use lambda. Names cap. Let's see what we get. Yep, and they're all capitalized correctly. Okay, here's a good example. So imagine we didn't do this, okay? What are some functions? Okay, let's get back to map, but you guys get how to use map. So let's go to filter. Okay, now filter, imagine we have a list, and we want to filter it such that only even numbers remain. Okay, so I'm just going to do more nums to avoid confliction. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so we're only going to keep the even numbers from here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do even nums is equal to, and then our list map Okay, first argument we're gonna do, okay, let's do a lambda function. So we're gonna do x, so we're gonna check if x, so usually for filter, actually, for filter, what you have to make sure that it returns a true or a false. So if it's true, it'll keep that element in the list. If it's false, then it won't. So we're gonna check if, you know what, there's actually something built in here. So imagine when something is, actually I think for this purpose we'll just have it equal to 0. So when you divide this number by 2 and the remainder is 0, then that'll be true, else it'll be false. Actually, one thing to note is that 0 is a false value and 1 is true, so we could try to manipulate it like that, but let's just keep it clear for here. So now we're going to do more nums, and then let's print our even nums. So yeah, just one thing to keep in mind is that, what did I do? Lambda x. Oh, I put map. My bad. So look at this, then we're just mapping. I need to put filter. When you're using filter, make sure you put filter. So now notice we only have our even numbers. Okay, what are some other examples we can do? Let's say we have some words, okay? So words is equal to like test, apple, and then shell. So I'll have e's in them. So maybe I'll keep that in mind. And conch. Okay, these are some words. And then I want to filter it. So I'll do words. Let's call this E words. So if they have an E words, so we'll just do list map. Wait, why do I keep on writing? List filter, and then lambda x, and then we'll do if x in, or E in x. So it's going to check if E is in x, and then if that's true, it's true. If it's not there, there's no E, then it would be false. And then we're going to do words. Okay, let's print E words. Next we got test apple shell. Conch did not pass the test. Okay, I think yeah, let's conclude the video here. Thanks for watching this video. This is the last video of our Learn Python series. So if you like that, feel free to support us. You can like, subscribe, watch some of our future series, and give us some feedback. Yeah, we'd love that.